Aye.
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 Passes. I think we've got a pretty quick agenda here today. Is Marina here? She's got two things for us. There's a request for permission to use Children's Beach for the walk a mile for a safe space.
Okay, so hello everyone. So we
Hello.
have two requests today on agenda. The first request, we have requests from Nantucket Project and Northeast Vallejo companies. They would like to use upper jetties parking lot by the tennis courts. They would like to use it for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, starting on September 15th. And in your agenda packet, they identified dates and times. And they're asking for permission to use between 15 to 20 spaces at that parking lot. It will be for the use by the patrons of Nantucket Project event that is going to take place on those dates at White Elephant Hotel. So a little bit of background, it's going to be 10th anniversary of Nantucket Project, and it's been happening at White Elephant Properties. It didn't have it in 2021 and 2020 because of the COVID. Last time when they had it in 2019, I believe they used Vallejo Park of America for the parking services. And at that time, Vallejo Park of America had a contract with the town of Nantucket for the use of the jetties parking lot for the service to provide to the public. So I believe that's why they ended up using that lot in previous years, because they had already contract with the town. So we just want to see your feedback and try to come up with some kind of a fee that we can use for jetties parking lot. The only fee that I have in my special event permitting fee structure, it's $5,000 for the use of the upper jetties parking lot, and we usually charge that fee when the parking lot is used for the big events such as Nantucket Wine and Festival Culinary Village that we had in 2018. We also charge $5,000 fee for Nantucket triathlon event that takes place usually in July. That when we use the lot for actual event, they set up tents and they have registration. That request is just for 15, 20 parking spaces. So they're not going to have any other activities at jetties parking lot, just the use of spaces to park the vehicles for Nantucket Project.
Charlie, does that present any problem for you or for DPW?
I don't think so. So looking at this, there's already been a permit request put in, or they already got signed off for all the trucks that you saw that were across the bottom of the screen for their usage. We don't have any conflicting events yet, and so I've actually taken the parking lot, broke it down as per square foot and then per hour usage based on our previous fees. So it comes out to be 0.006 of a cent per hour, basically per square foot. So the total fee for this, if we broke it down, would be about $1,380 for all 4 days for that amount of space. And I think in the future, we as a commission can get together and talk about how we want to do this going forward, if we like that fee for the whole space, or if we should increase or decrease. I personally think in the future for something like the Nantucket project, because the valet parking plus all the other trucks they're proposing to park there and having spaces open for forklift loading and unloading, that they should probably rent the whole upper lot and close it down for safety. Just like any of the other events do, where they are having a lot of trucks and things coming in and out. So that would be a future thing that I would suggest for the Nantucket project. We kind of missed the boat on being able to permit for the trucks, but if you break it down for what we used to charge for the entire space, which is about 35,000 square feet, and then per 24-hour, it comes out to be like $1,380 for the 4 days.
Why would we not charge the 5,000 that we've been charging for other events that are even not necessarily as long? And this is a project that certainly has a significant amount of funding to be able to afford the fee, and this provides a significant advantage to them in terms of dealing with their high-end clients.
Yeah, I'm open to suggestions. I just took in the past, we used to charge $5,000 for the entire parking lot. Since they've already been permitted, the Nantucket project has already been permitted for the trucks separately. This is a request is for just the square footage that's to be used for the parking lot spaces, which is about 5,000 square feet. So I just kind of broke it down, did the math based on the square footage, based on the hours that they're requesting, about 12 hours a day versus the 24-hour charge that we've done for triathlon and whatnot. So that was just my suggestion. Feel free to amend as you wish.
Yeah. Hey Siri.
Anyone have any suggestions fee wise?
What did you say was you broke it down per spot and it was,
Basically, so if you take the $5,000 fee that we charge for the whole 35,000 square feet of the thing, it comes out to be about 14 cents a square foot.
yeah, okay.
So I took the 14 cents per square foot, then broke it down per 24 hours, which gives us this really fraction of a penny, then multiplied it out by the total of 46 hours worth of usage that they were looking for, which gave us like $1,380 for the entire event for this year.
Okay.
My suggestion would be in the future that because the Nantucket project as a whole is basically using a lot, that next year in the permitting process, that the Nantucket project rent the whole upper parking lot from us, instead of, in this case, it's just the valet who's looking for permission for that spot, because it's kind of two separate permits. So in the future, we could combine it together and rent the whole space for the amount of time if they're going to be occupying it.
I mean, I don't have a problem with how you've calculated it, Charlie.
Okay, so I guess we need a motion for that fee structure, Maureen? Or,
Yes, you would.
okay, is there a motion to set the fee at $1,380 for the usage for the days that are requested?
I move, or yeah.
So move.
So, yes.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
All right, all approved?
I'll vote yay. Aye.
What's next on the agenda is the Children's Beach, Marina?
So we had in presence Derek and Jackie from Nantucket project. So after that Park and Rec Commission meeting, we're gonna present request to select board, correct, Charlie? Or
Maybe.
oh, is it just Park and Rec Commission fee? I'm just wanna know next steps.
I'll have to check with Greg on that, to be honest.
Okay, so we have approval from Park and Rec Commission for the fee,
I
and
think that might
we
ask
have
that.
fee proposed, and we will follow up with town administration about next steps
Yeah.
if we have to present it to select board.
You probably do, because it's a contract.
Okay,
And so that probably wouldn't hit until,
September 7th.
Running out of time, though.
That's the next select board meeting is the 7th.
okay, so we'll have to get that on for the next meeting.
okay.
I believe.
So just want to follow up. Derek, do you have any questions?
No, the fee sounds good. So thank you for putting that together. So we just have to wait for the 7th before all parties are in agreement for that and before we move forward.
Okay.
Yeah, we just need to get the select board to sign off.
Okay. Should I foresee any issues with that or plan any alternatives or?
I wouldn't think so.
Okay. Great. Works for me. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, thank you, Derek, for attending.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now we can go on the next agenda item, and it's for annual. It's for annual event for Safe Place. They will have Walk a Mile event, and it's scheduled to take place on Saturday, October 1st. And usually they have a rain date, Sunday, October 2nd. So it's a low-key event. They're proposing to start registration at 9 o'clock. They expect around 100 people. They usually have speeches for half an hour, and they have some music and some information available about Safe Place and what they do. And then I believe at 9:30 or 10 o'clock, they start to walk. They just walk around the block at town of Nantucket, and then they come back to the children's beach. So usually it's just like 1.5 hour event, and they need to get one police detail to help with crossing the roads. And at every intersection in town, they usually have volunteers just to help with crossing the roads. They had it for many years. We didn't have any issues. This year, we have a new concession agreement at the children's beach, and per our policies for beach events, usually they need to get permission from an existing concession if they would like to have additional food service provider, and they will have island kitchen food trucks that in the past provided food at no charge to the participants of that event. So I'm just waiting on confirmation that concession at Children's Beach don't have any objections. Any questions?
No, I'll offer a motion to approve.
Is there a second?
And I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, motion carries.
Thank you. That was a quick meeting.
I think it's-
Charlie, you've done such a good job at running this meeting efficiently. You might want to consider continuing as the chair.
I think that's up to, I don't know if I can actually be on it or if it's up to Libby.
Well, Maureen, that needs to be an agenda item on the next meeting, does it not?
To have the participant,
I didn't know that Tom had timed out.
it was a 3-year term, and his expired June 30th. And Libby and Charlie interviewed with Andre, and so the select board has a couple more days to provide any feedback. Otherwise, Andre will be appointed to the commission.
Andre,
Dobachinsky
I think so.
or something. It's very close to that.
okay.
And what does he do?
He's a Brazilian mixed martial artist.
Oh, I know him.
Yes. And his wife, Helena, she has a cleaning business out here. They've been out here for a number of years. Their son is 15. And just really, he's into, I know he's also he used to be a Boys and Girls Club basketball coach. He's been very active in the youth sports.
Okay.
So I think at least once we get Andre on board, then we can vote. And I believe that will still leave us with one empty seat.
And we currently have a few applications that are
Excellent.
under consideration.
Could I just pass this on to you, Maureen, as a thought? It might be nice to have somebody associated with the schools, because I really can't be considered that person anymore. And I know that the Parks and Rec wants to have that relationship strengthened, if that's the right way to say that. So
Sure.
I don't know who that person would be, maybe a Travis Lombardi, who certainly has grown up on the island and as athletic director certainly knows a lot of things, but Travis might shoot me if he knows that I mentioned his name, so, but just a thought. I don't know, Meryl, if you have other people that you think might be good too.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Great. You know, if either of you, if anybody comes up with some names, just let me know. Thank you.
Thank you.
All righty, so I guess motion to adjourn.
So move.
So moved.
I think I heard a second there, so all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.